Hello. This is my little desk journal that I work on Sundays. Uh, when I do my Sunday live streams, I gather the bits that are on my desk, and sometimes they're pieces that are probably headed for the trash if I didn't use them in this little journal. And I somehow gather those little tiny pieces together, and maybe I'll have to grab something else, but for the most part I will work with whatever little bits are on my desk. I have started keeping a little basket because I've been trying to keep my desk a little cleaner, and I take those little pieces and I pick them up and I do put them in a basket. Right now my desk's a mess. Then I make a journal page on Sunday, and several people follow along with me. This journal was made from a 6x9 envelope, so it has little spots. I suppose I could have been keeping my little trash pieces in there, but I haven't. And it is a junk journal, and it has pages that are made from all sorts of little scraps. Like that was a junk mail envelope. Now, I don't work on these in sequence, so everything is, I do date them when I make them. So this was clear back in 2021, so I don't know if we'll find any 2020s in here or not, but I do try to work on one every Sunday when I do a journal page. This is just a little tag or journal tuck that I put in there. These are just like little scraps, whatever happened to be on my table. And I'm just going to turn this. I might pull out a tag or whatnot. I'm not going to talk about them a lot. As I said, I do one of these every Sunday. I do sometimes add little things that make tags that stick out, or tabs that stick out. One of the things about the stuff on my desk is that when I pick up all the little scraps that are on my desk, I will usually go through the book and choose a page that I thought the scraps looked good on, and then use that particular page until I started to run out of pages, of course. I love these, how they stick out and look like a little set of tabs. This is even a little pile of threads that I had. This one is a recent one, and I just started grabbing up the things that were on my table, and I created a little journal and a little notepad with some scrap paper that I had on my table. So I ended up with these two little books that go into this little tag pocket. That is a piece of carpet tape that I've used to clean my jelly plate. I save those and then I put Mod Podge over the surface so that I can use them in things. And I think maybe this flower may have come in Happy Mail. I don't really remember. That's another piece of that tape. Sometimes I use stamps, especially if they've been out on my table for some other purpose. You know, it just depends on what's on the table. Okay, this page is from December of 2020, so this book is definitely a year and a half that it took me to finish it. This page is interactive in that it opens like this. See how these pieces hang off the top? I like it when the things stick off the page. This sticker was definitely a piece that was in Happy Mail. Okay, this is November of 2020, so I was gone off the first part of this year, so I didn't stream every Sunday, and I've had a few Sundays where things have come up and I haven't been able to stream, but found objects that were on my table. Now, that is a stencil that I have, so I probably hunted the stencil up to go with these little pieces that were on my table. The pages are usually collaged, not often a lot of paint, because I don't like to wait for paint to dry to do my pages, so likely as not they're more collage, besides the fact that that's what I do more of than anything, so it ends up that's what's on my table. Little tag that goes in there, but that piece sticks off. And this is reversed, so I just punched along the edge and then I used the pieces that I punched on the outside of it. I think that was a couple of new Dollar Tree stencils. I probably was showing them off, so I chose to use them in my page that day. And these are some little tags that I made to go in there. This is some really cool little textury weed thing. I'm not sure exactly what it was. That's a bottle cap was laying on my table. I think these may have been in some Happy Mail. I love the little pieces of paper. These were just little scraps of paper that were on my table. That's the inside of a junk mail envelope again. That definitely was a card that was in Happy Mail, and they are just so pretty. I wanted to use it and have something fun with it. Another one where there was a bottle cap on my table. You never know what I've worked on and what's on my table. So whatever I happen to grab that day, if it works into a collage or a page, it makes me very happy. So that's what I use. This was stamps from a stamp set that one of my subscribers sent to me. Really sweet thing, because I really loved this little butterfly that she had used in something she had sent me. And so then she sent me the whole stamp set, which I really thought was wonderful of her. Leftover piece of napkin. This is the last page that I did. Just leftovers from my table. This is another little pocket. So in here's a little tag. I had one of these little flowers on my table. I had to have a pocket to tuck it in. Again, another little tag. I like to make tags and pockets. I really do. I think they're fun to make, and I think they're fun to have on my pages. And this is another one. And there again, these were just scraps on my table. Must have had that out for some reason. And that brings us to the end of our little journal flip. It's pretty fat. I'll probably get a little fiber or something to tie it closed before I put it on my shelf. Just to make sure it stays closed and I don't have to worry about it popping open. But I hope you enjoyed this little flip through of my Sunday messy desk journal. Go have fun, make some art.